Hey guys, it's been a minute, if not over a year. It should be close to a year. So today I'll be talking about contest. Just like I said, I like to document my ideologies, my ideas. Sometimes we think we are the only one left with these thoughts or having these thoughts, but it cuts across, and these are just relatable life situations. So when I say I'll be talking about contest, it means that you're using your discretion as human being. You should not be misled by what you read, what you assume. These are thoughts, these are proverbs that humans too came up with. Let me be fast about it. Let me talk about wait for your time. Everything is going to be all right. That trends a lot. Yeah. But at the same time, they will tell you time wait for no man. So this is where your discretion comes in. You should know the right time to use it and the wrong time. You have to be patient as a young man or as human normally. But at the same time, like don't feel too comfortable while you are justifying your act with. They said you should be patient now. At the same time, another proverb says that remind me, comrade. Another proverb says that time waits for no man. So the same proverb that says time waits for no man is the one that says you have to be patient. The same one that says that live every day like it's your last. Now, if you are a reasonable person, this is where your interpretation comes in. Live every day like it's your last. Do you understand? So that means that you should not hold on to things too tight. But at the same time, because all these proverbs have the context they fit in, there are some context that doesn't fit perfectly. So it doesn't apply in an all-round situation. For example, live every day like it's your last. Because of that, it's my last day. You get 50k, you just go blow am. Tomorrow you go open am. You no go see wetin to follow. Do you understand? You read people online saying that there's no way I can invest in my partner, in my wife, or even a lady saying I can't invest in my husband and kinikon. You take that without knowing their context or the situation that made them come to that conclusion. Now, you replicate it with the husband that you have that has been sponsoring your bills for more than 15 years and has a little bit of, you don't get them now, you understand? So have a little bit of downside. So at this point, you are financially more stable than this person. Then the least you can do is probably support him while you are still very, be supportive at that meantime, pending the time. I mean, he has been there for over a decade and all of that, been supportive, gifted you so many times and all of that, and the children. So, but because of what you read, not knowing the context of, I know if you give any man my money, even if you don't marry. The context of that one might be that over the relationships you have had, she's giving so much guys money that they collected the money, used her, and dumped her. That is not your own situation. Now, you now misinterpret it and say, I know if you drop any money for any man, make himself go also for him money. Do you understand? So contexts are different. This is where your discretion comes in as a logical human being. This is where you have to use your sense as a logical human being. Living every day like it's your last on certain situations, but not in all situations. Time waits for no man. Abi? At the same time, be patient, wait. And at the same time, they are saying that the patient dog eat the fattest bone. This does not apply in every context. There are sometimes that the patient dog does not even get anything to eat eventually. Situations like you can be patient and be logical and be reasonable and be trying to connect dots, but not like because you are waiting, you are not doing anything, and you be like God go take control, jare. You want to we shall be patient, so everything will do all right. It doesn't apply like that. You have to put in work. You have to make you have to put in work and put an act up towards what you are aiming for. Okay, now if you live every day like it's your last, you won't go to school now, because at the end of the day you feel die tomorrow, not you. you feel whatever tomorrow. Anything can happen tomorrow. So since you are living every day, you won't put in work, you won't put in effort. Even the same Bible says that God blesses the ones He please. If you think about that one, or then there's this another verse that still keeps saying that you can work all you want. If the God does not bless your work, He will not bless it. I mean, it's in another diction, but that was what it meant. Another Yoruba proverb says that iṣẹ́ kọ́ lówó. Do you get that? No matter how much work you do, it doesn't equal to you being rich. There is still a Yoruba adverb, abi proverb, that said that ẹni tí ò ṣiṣẹ́ tábà ṣiṣẹ́ àbí kíní kan bí ọ̀lẹ là ń rí. So these are contradictory proverbs. So there are situations, it's your situation that will determine your own. Tábà rẹ́ni gbẹ́kẹ̀lé bí ọ̀lẹ là ń rí. That is, if you don't see a shoulder to lean on, a support while you are growing up, it will be very hard for you to make it. That is another proverb on its own. So because you don't have a supportive family or something, then you get discouraged because it has already said that if you don't have a shoulder to lean on, we seem lazy. So it's not my fault. It's a different context. Or because the Bible says that God blesses His own, you now get relaxed that I'm one of the blessed ones. It will come eventually. I just have to be patient. Then you'll be justifying your act with some Bible verses. Now, another one is that I'm trying not to exceed 10 minutes this time around. Then another one is the one that another one is the relationship context. What is going on in your relationship with your partner differs from another person's relationship. Now, when you hear the person's view of the relationship, you tend sometimes to implement it in yours. Their background, what has shaped their relationship thus far, you do not know. That is why they say you have to manage, but there are some things, there are some things that are basics of relationship: loyalty, having the peace, and commitment. Do you understand? Those are the basics. You need that basics and respect. So every other thing, it is determined by the kind of people, like humans in the relationship, the kind of pattern they decide to bring and all of that. And it will differ boldly or strictly from your own. So don't, because of their own situation and because of some people post they have the best relationship online, it has been there for me, I don't even have to do a thing throughout the kinikon. Then your guy that has been trying so much for you for a long time, you now feel like, is it that your mate that has been doing so much and all you can give me in 3 months is ₦1 million? Can you imagine? He bought a Maybach for his babe, but then you are giving me 1 million. You left me with iPhone 15 Pro because you are using their own context to judge your own. A situation whereby you have been the supportive wife for a long time and things get good for your husband and he's making 100 and 200 million and he's giving you 1 million and 2 million. That one is absurd. That one is terrible. But a situation whereby your guy is making roughly 3 million in a month and is giving you almost $1 million. Now, it's a different context from the other one. Now, when you hear this other one's own, you try to now interpret it to your own relationship, which doesn't make sense. And this is where I always say that discretion comes in. Contexts are different with situations. Situations is what determines some context. Some context doesn't fit into some situations. Do you understand? We all need a shoulder to lean on. And because you don't see a shoulder to lean on, you decide to relax. It's true. When you have people that can support you, it's helpful. It gives you morale. It gives you ginger to want to work better. But in a situation that it doesn't happen like that, what do? You don't just feel like the proverb already say, okay, that one is that by ṣiṣẹ́ bí ọ̀lẹ là ń rí. Àbí tàbá ṣiṣẹ́ bí ẹni tàbá ṣe kinní kan, ẹni tí ó bá ní lówó kò ní lówó. So those are contradictory. Humans came up with this proverb because of how the society was at their time. And you have to inculcate the habit of flexibility in your thought. Flexibility, and everything that has been painted perfect are questionable, and that is what has brought humans being this far. Because if they are not questionable, the world will not keep developing. We will probably stop at using us and having a chamber behind it, whipping the horse and all of that, and not grow. But people question it. Maybe like we can have a car. Talk of the old Ford that smokes so much, that does not have an air conditioner and all of that. If they didn't question how you can make it better and you just idolize it, of course you have to give respect to people that have come before you, but you can be the improved version. And why I'm saying this is I'm trying to relate it to the fact that because the proverb of our baba wa sọ pé doesn't mean that the context cannot differ in your own condition and situation. In your work, in your work, in your place with your friends, with wherever you find yourself. So you have to be logical. God made us logical beings for a reason. God gave us that sense to be able to reason, to know right from wrong. He gave it to us, and that's our strongest weapon as human. I can't say that for some of my friends. We don't have any sense plotting. But that on the side, I've exceeded the 10 minutes. But I just hope you get my point of always be steadfast. Then don't misjudge people's context as your own and use it as a form of defense for your wrong act. I wish I can still say more, but I'm trying to be considerate of the time. It's been a long time. I'm happy to have you back. I believe people are happy to have me back. Good to have you. Oba King.